If you're willing to do things that other people won't, you can get things other people don't. You know, people ask me, dang, Lawrence, how do you become a public speaker so young? How do you go on these stages? How do you do this? How do you do that? How do you have your own office building? How do how are you doing all this? Simple. I do things other people don't, therefore, I get things other people won't. Let me break this down to you, right? So, first of all, for at least the last year and a half, I put out 3 videos a day. Not even including my video. We're talking TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. 3 a day. And I've recently been doing 5 a day. Then, I have 4 years of experience doing this. So when I was 15, y'all saw me in the park benches, on the grass. Then I started moving up to speaking at the churches. Then I started moving up to speaking at the local places. Then I moved up to speaking at the organizations. This wasn't no overnight thing. We're talking 4 years of sweat, blood, and literal tears. Now, numbers don't lie, right? So let me show you this. Right? How many pictures have I sent this month? 1,427. 1,427 plus follow-ups. And that's only this month, right? Now think about all the years of me going out and finding email addresses, writing emails, sending emails, sorting them out, following up. Why wouldn't I have the life I have now? Have you not seen the stuff I've done? Now, let's move on to yet another thing right here. In addition to that, I spend almost all my time reading books, meditating, journaling, long-term planning in order to have achieved the things I've done today. I've written 7 books on the subjects I talk about. 7. I've been writing books since I was like 13 actually. Now, let's move on further. I practice my speeches daily. I surround myself with other speakers, so online networking events, things like that, NSA. If you don't know what that is, it's the National Speakers Association. It's like the big club for public speakers. I bought an office to improve my productivity because working out of my bedroom, I get too sleepy in there, and it makes it look unprofessional on a podcast when you have a bed in the background. Then I almost never take days off. I take a day to relax, but even on the day when I'm out fishing, I'm planning content, I'm writing content, I'm recording, I'm doing stuff for the business on my days off. I don't actually take days off. Then, on top of that long-term planning is the fact that, have you not seen the amount of emails I send? The amount of podcasts I go on, the amount of preparation work I do, the amount of work that I do that other people won't has allowed me to get things other people don't. Because everybody want to sit around and just say, nah, I'm waiting for them to come to me. I'm waiting for the podcast to reach out to me. I'm waiting for the news to reach out to me. I'm waiting for an organization to reach out to me. If you're Obama, or you're Oprah, or you're Shaquille O'Neal, or you're The Rock, you can do that. But you're not. You are not Obama. You need to go out there and show people your product, okay? If that means that you gotta put your merchandise in the back of your car and sell it on the street corner, do that, okay? It's this guy who I be seeing him like every day near my house. He got a table and he had the African soaps, the incense, the fake watches. They look really good, but they are fake watches. He got all the stuff out there and he be there every single day. Every day. It be raining, he be out there. It be heat waves, he be out there. It be snowing, he be out there. It be sunny, he out there. It be cloudy, he out there. He gets what other people don't because he does things other people won't. And in the same way, I get things other people don't because I do things other people won't. It might sound a little insensitive, but that's the truth. Dang, I didn't spit on myself. But we're gonna ignore that. That's the truth though. That's the truth. I get things other people don't because I do things other people won't. I put money into my business. My website cost me like $400. My video, like my demo video that I sent to organizations, it was like professional recorded. That ran me like $1,500, I think. My office is $200 a month, which isn't really that crazy. Like, it's stuff I can afford, but you get the point I'm making. My microphone, tripods, webcams, laptops, gimbals, let me think what else. Bus fare, Ubers, all this stuff, right? I put my money where my mouth is. I put my money where my mouth is, literally. Because even though I'm young, I've been at this a long time. Not no 20 years, but if you adjust it to my lifetime so far, it's been a very big percentage of it. And I don't say this to brag or anything. No, I say this to let you know that you can do it too. You can do it too. Like, really. And I'm not saying you're gonna do it overnight. No, that's not what I'm saying. Y'all know I have never at any point said overnight results. I don't preach that. Okay, I preach hard work, dedication, put yourself in position, do what you need to do. That's what I preach. All them people who say, no, just sit back and wait for it to come to you. If you're famous, you can do that. If you're famous, you can do that. If you got $1 million to go spend on ads, you can do that. If you go hire a marketing team, you can do that. But even then, that marketing team, they gonna want their cut. They gonna want 6,000, you get 1,000. If that's a deal you're fine with, go ahead and do that. But I'm not. I want the whole pie, okay? I want mine. Now, here's what we can learn from this, right? The whole idea of easy results, overnight, fast results, all this rapid stuff, TikTok done got y'all going crazy. It done got y'all losing your mind. You're not about to become no 12-year-old multi-millionaire next week. It ain't happening. I'm sorry to break it to you, but it ain't working like that. Unless you go viral for doing some silly dance and you become a one-hit wonder, it ain't happening. I don't even know the last time I heard about Charli D'Amelio. Okay? She was the hottest thing ever. I don't mean that in like a physical way. I just mean like hot as in most popular thing ever. Justin Bieber. He was the craziest thing back in 2015, 2016. Now nobody care about him, right? But then you got other people who they've been at it the longest. They've been putting that work in. They've been showing up. They've been consistent. Jesus. Jesus died like 2,000 years ago, and people still buying his books. Okay? The guy died like 2,000 years ago, and people still buying his book. Now, on top of that, I also want to point out the fact that a lot of times people can get jealous, they can get envious, they can start thinking, oh no, he just got lucky. Oh no, he got it handed to him. I mean, if you do something for a very long time and you put the work in and you do the right stuff, you're going to get lucky. If somebody shows up to the gym every day for 2 years straight and they do the right workouts and they eating healthy, they're going to get lucky when all of a sudden they got huge muscles or a little waist or whatever their goal was. It's lucky when you stay consistent. It's lucky when you show up. It's lucky when you keep doing what you need to do, because a lot of times people don't want to admit the fact that I am a reflection of their insecurities. I'm a reflection of you. My existence shows what's possible. No, I'm not a multi-millionaire. No, I don't fly on no private jet. No, I don't got no Bugatti in my driveway. No, I don't even own my own house, right? I live with my mama. But, I mean, I'm 19, so I'm supposed to live with my mom. But back to the point. A lot of times, when you get successful, when you start elevating in life, a lot of people are going to start looking at you and be like, Like, everybody be trying to say some of those crazy stuff about me. They be like, oh, he look like Jaden Smith. I don't like his hair. I don't like his teeth. And I just sit back and after 11, I'm like, you don't even got no profile pic. I don't even respond to it, because what you respond to, you're giving your energy to that. Why would I give my energy to somebody who not even listening to the fact that I'm trying to help you? I don't make content bashing people. I don't make content talking down. I don't make content saying I'm just so big, bad, and great. No, I make content to remind you of your potential. Yeah, I'm trying to get some money too. Yeah, I'm trying to sell my book. Yeah, I'm trying to build my career. But at the same time, I'm trying to help you. If you listen to what I say and you use the steps and tips and advice, you'll get results. That's how it works, right? But everybody want to get so critical. They want to start talking about, nah, but he too young. Yeah, I'm young. But then again, LawrenceCHarris.com. Lawrence C. Harris got 7 books out. Lawrence Harris been going on, like, man, got my throat clogging up. Lawrence been going on like 12 podcasts. Lawrence really doing it. And I don't mean 12 podcasts in my life. I mean 12 podcasts this year. And we 4 months in. That's like 3 every month. Now, again, I don't say this to, hype myself up and gas myself up. I say this to remind you that it is possible. I say this to let you know that even when you think that, nah, man, it's too hard. Nah, man, I didn't send 1,000 messages this month. 1,427 emails this month. This month. Now think about how many I've sent in my whole life. Think about how many no's I got. I get way more no's than I get yeses. But the people who say yes are the ones that matter. The ones who don't like me, I don't care. The ones who don't want me, I don't care. You don't want me to speak at your organization? So be it. You don't want me on your podcast? So be it. No hard feelings. I'm going to go find the people who want me. I'm going to go find the people who want to hear what I got to say. I'm going to go find the people who want to pay me. I'm going to go find the people who understand what I'm really trying to do and the impact that I'm trying to have. I'm going to go find the people who understand, because you're not meant to be understood by everybody. Jesus wasn't understood by everybody. Buddha wasn't understood by everybody. Krishna, for Hinduists. And all these people, right? And this ain't even about religion. I'm just using them as an example, right? Nobody throughout all of history who has done something great, and I don't mean they took over a country. I don't mean they invaded some foreign land. No, I'm talking about people who were serving humanity. Think about Gandhi. Think about MLK. Think about Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman. I'm just naming them because, obviously I'm black, they're black, so I know about them. But you can substitute this for anybody like Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, I forgot her name, but the lady who discovered radiation. All these people, nobody understood them. They were weirdos. They were considered like creeps, and what he got going on? He always in that laboratory doing this stuff. Why y'all play with them bugs? Why y'all doing this? But when you need a brain surgeon, now they're your best friend. When you need them notes for school, now that's your best friend. When he gonna become successful, now that's your best friend. Hey Mark Zuckerberg, you remember me from college? Bro, you was bullying me. Hey Lars, I saw your video. You remember me from high school? Bro, you ain't care about me. And that's the problem, right? Back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they don't want me. Back when I was sitting in the park grinding, making my videos, and the audio was bad, the lighting was bad, the positioning was bad, everything was bad except the message. Like, I was giving good advice, my presentation just wasn't all the way there. Back then, they ain't want me. Now, I'm upgraded to the office, now I'm on the stages, now I got the camera crews, now they want me. But back then, they ain't want me. Now I'm hot, they all want me. And that's the thing, right? When you are growing in life, it's gonna be people who they say, nah man, come back with us. Nah man, come hang with us. Nah man, you remember me? Let's go back to the party. Let's go drink that bottle. And they know that you quit that lifestyle. They know that you upgraded. They know that you moved on from that. And they try to drag you back down. Cut them out. Cut them out. They not for you. We be trying to make everybody, we be trying to take old people and bring them into the new world. We be trying to put new wine into an old wine barrel. The old wine barrel is going to corrupt the new wine. We be trying to make people understand who not able to comprehend it. You can't make a non-believer into a believer. It can't be done. I'm sorry to tell you. And you can't keep trying to save everybody. I'm not. I make videos for the people who like what I got to say. I make videos for the people who need it. I make videos for the people who can benefit from what I'm trying to teach you. Everybody can benefit, but you gotta be open to the information. You gotta be open to the fact that, yeah, I don't like that he told me that I gotta put in that work, and because I'm not putting in that work, I'm not getting what I want. I don't like that. It make me feel some kind of way, but he right though. Let me listen to him. Let me take the advice and let me start getting on my stuff. Let me do it. Because I've been telling y'all this for the longest time. Get you a journal. Get you some kind of way of taking care of your health. Maybe you don't have time to go to Planet Fitness. Okay, understandable. Maybe you don't have money for a treadmill. Understandable. Now, can you go run laps around the block? Maybe you can't do that because you're in a dangerous neighborhood. All right, can you do some jumping jacks? Maybe you can't do that because you live in an apartment. Can you do some push-ups? Can you do some push-ups? Yeah. Okay, you might not be able to do 10 of them, but you could do one. Or you might not be able to do one regular push-up, but could you do the push-up where you're on your hands and knees? Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. Or how about instead of drinking 5 sodas a day, you get some water in there? You might not like how it sounds, but you gotta admit the advice is good. The advice is good. And on that note, I wanna just leave you with this, right? Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself, right? We want everybody to understand what we got going on. We want everybody to buy our product. We want everybody to get our books. Hit that link in my bio, buy my book. It's an audiobook, you're gonna love it. Back to the point. We want everybody to support us. We want people to hype us up. We want people to love us. We want people to be there for us. But are you there for yourself? Are you there for yourself? Are you showing up for you on a day when it's hard? Are you the one who in your ear like, dang man, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I'm not sure how I'm going to pay my rent. I'm not sure how I'm going to graduate. I'm not sure how, but I know I will. Somehow, I'll figure out a way. Somehow, I'll make it possible. Somehow, I will achieve this goal. Somehow, it's going to happen. I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know where. And I don't know why. But all I do know is I can control the action that I put in. I can control what I do. I can control myself. And by doing what I need to do, I can get to the places that I need to get to. It might not be easy. It might be very hard. It might take years, decades even. But if I stay consistent and I keep showing up and I do what I need to do, I'm going to get the thing that I want. Because if you do what others won't, you will get what others don't. Have a blessed day. Hit that link in my bio. Buy my book. Run my pockets up. I'm giving you free information. And if the free stuff has helped you this much, imagine how much the paid stuff will. Have a great day.